Hello, it's War 8. We are against Nefti, and my team is what some would call unfortunate. We have prime picks like Gladiator and Iceman, but with an all-star like Shathra, the greatest champ of all time. So up first, we have this Red Skull on Kite Thorns. The strategy here, very, very, very simple. Use a power start 1, use cosmic power backs. You ideally heavy, because that's how you play Gladiator. And you just spam special 2s, so that the armors stay away forever. And I throw special 2. I've done this fight many, many times, especially in Decay. It's very simple. It's almost impossible to mess up if you know what you're doing. So yeah, I'm just playing Gladiator. I'm gonna throw a heavy. He doesn't get intimidated because he's over 2 bars, but that's what I wanted. I wanted him to throw a special. But here my vigilance falls off and he gets an armor. It's not a big deal. Just go in, hit block once, and you're good to go. And then just keep the vigilance up again and again. Ignore that. I did forget to turn D&D on, but that's okay, because I don't have friends that contact me, so I don't really have to worry about that. But that's not important to MCOC, some might say. Up next, we have this Adam Warlock on node 21 with Cowardice and Encroaching Stun. So the strat here is to get the atrophy up and hit Adam until he dies. Use specials when needed, because that's where Shathra's damage comes from. And her specials don't actually get capped by the Cowardice, because almost all her damage from her specials come from the wasps, and the wasps are energy damage, not affected by things like Cowardice. So I get hit, I mismanage, what's it called? The Encroaching Stun, but thankfully I had an invul. So now I just need the Sovereignty buff to run out so I can get a special 1 from MD. And I actually throw the special 1 like I'm supposed to. And he throws the special 1 and I'm just gonna go for it with the heavy. Boom, and he's dead. Yeah. Very easy fight that I somehow messed up. Anyway, we got Long Shot here on node 30, which is Safeguard, Combat, Deja Vu, Disintegration, and Cold Turkey. Cold Turkey doesn't matter since I'm not purifying anything, because I'm using Iceman. The reason why I'm using Iceman here is that he is immune to bleed and incinerate, meaning he should take no damage against Long Shot here, unless I get hit in the face. Yeah, strat here is just to do light medium combos to avoid getting numerous disintegration effects on me. What I should have done is I should have just blocked the specials. That's what I should have done, to not have to worry about MD. But again, I'm practically immortal in this fight. And yeah, throw special 2 does basically nothing. And I get hit by the special 2, but as you can see, no incinerate, because I'm immune to that. Yeah. This is a pretty slow fight. You're just gonna hit Long Shot until he dies. Really fun. Yeah. I should not be dexing. I'm just making the fight longer for fun, because he's gonna be throwing more specials courtesy of MD. Again, I keep dexing. What am I doing? Why would I do that? Even in the fight, I was telling myself, don't dex. And yet I keep dexing. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? I get a disintegration on me. Yeah, Iceman. Yikes. And it only gets better from here. So there's not much else to say. I'm gonna throw a relic, I'm gonna throw a heavy. Boom. Yeah. For fun fights now, we have Shothra against Deathless Thanos on note 38 with a right back at it and ebb and flow knockdown. Earlier in the season, I took this fight. It was very fun. I had a great time. And I'm just going to try and replicate it. I threw on Mystic Powerbacks just because it's good too. I parry, I heavy to get the protection down. And to just kind of give him power, because my goal here is to just spam specials with MD and Shothra's native power steal. Just keep Thanos to special ones, because it's a very easy punish. You can just dash in. I don't know why I did that. I should have just thrown another special one, because right here, I'm going to charge a heavy to get extra vulnerabilities, and I get stand your grounded. Now, normally Shothra turns the stand your ground mastery off, but she only does that when the opponent has an atrophy on them. Meaning, me letting the atrophy fall off made it to where I could have gotten parried. I throw a relic into midair because I'm very smart. I heavy counter somehow. I don't get hit. I throw a special 2. Boom. And now the fight's locked down. Thanos is in the loop. I throw a special 1. Just making sure I don't accidentally hit into him or trigger his unstoppable. I throw another special 1. Boom. Now he's at his last protection. He's gonna throw a special 1. With Dex, I'm just gonna charge my heavy. The fight's over. Boom. Shothra is amazing. And rank 4 Shothra is even better. Anyway. Now the main event of the war. Iceman against Node 45 Dark Phoenix. Now, earlier in the season, I took a Dark Phoenix with Iceman on Node 9, and I ended up dying. That's because I was only immune to 1 hazard shift. And because I played it poorly and got hit. And no, I hit her when she was in the rupture phase. Blood in the water. Ouch. Ugh. Anyway. This fight is very simple but pretty long and boring. I'm immune to Cold Snap, Bleed, and Nova Flame. My medium somehow doesn't register the hit. And I get, and yeah, I should be able to block my special 1. So now, my goal is to just, again, hit her till she dies. I try to spam the relic to get a heavy in, to detonate the frostbites, but it doesn't matter. I invuled for this fight. I didn't want to die. Even if I didn't invul, the SP3 would have been capped at 5%, because when Iceman has his ice armor up, he caps special 3 damage, or any damage that would break it at 5%. I missed the special 2 dex, it breaks my ice armor, and wastes the last 2 hits on my invul. So, I'm not really panicking, I'm just like, come on, man. Because again, I'm practically immortal in this fight, unless I do something horribly, horribly wrong. And honestly, I'm trying my best to die in this fight. It should be studied how hard I'm trying to throw. She throws a special 1 into the hard block. Like, come on, man. I have a lag so I can parry her when she's unstoppable. And just kind of hit her twice, even though there's Conflictor. The only thing that triggers Conflictor, unfortunately, are my special 1s, which is what I want to be using in this fight. So, we're about 2 minutes into the fight. She's about to go immortal. She's loving the special 1. I throw a special one. Do I go for the det? I do not go for the detonation. I just go for another special one. Now I go for the heavy. Now she's immortal. Again, fight's basically over. I missed the special 2 decks, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to hit her and throw a special 1 and she's dead. Bro. Fight's miserable. Anyway, I'm planning the next war, so I'm not giving myself Iceman no matter what. Maybe. Anyway, see you all next war. Bye-bye.